So undoubtedly, the Marvel Cinematic Universe by Marvel Studios is one of the biggest, and it actually, in fact, is the biggest Hollywood property in history. It is undeniably the most successful, and when you look at it, it really makes sense that they were this giant transmedia that kind of took the world by storm. Now, what I mean by that is they, of course, started as movies. And within 5 years, they already spanned out into TV, which the TV is in the same universe. And then came the Netflix deal, giving us 5 brand new characters also taking place in the same universe, but they're not necessarily popping up in each other's things, which makes sense for the street level characters to be on their own. And of course, we know that there's many, many more characters in development. We know that Black Widow might be getting a movie down the road. They're just trying to find a right place and time. Ghost Rider, a character who just a couple of years ago was property of Sony, quickly found his way on ABC's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and of course you have the Defenders themselves taking out chunks of New York, doing their own thing, right there in the center of New York, right next to Avengers Tower, even though you don't see it for budgetary reasons, obviously. Now, of course, with Avengers Infinity War coming at us, everybody wants to know, when are we going to see everything unite? When are we going to see the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? When are we going to see the Defenders, the Avengers, both teams of Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy all team up? And naturally, everybody wants them to team up in Infinity War. But recently, Anthony Mackie, who of course plays the Falcon, said that that's not going to happen. So this is the exact quote he said. Different universes, different worlds, different companies, different designs. Kevin Feige is very specific about how he wants the Marvel Universe to be seen in the film world. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work at all. Now, granted, what he's saying is kind of false, yet kind of true. Essentially, yes, they are different worlds. That's true. The superheroes on Marvel movies are larger than life. They are, in fact, superheroes. They protect the world. Different world over on the street level, guys, because these guys are literally fighting for one block in New York, in Hell's Kitchen, in Brooklyn, wherever it is. It's a very, minor story in terms of what's happening in the broader MCU. Now, when he says different universes, that's completely wrong, because we know all of these inhabit the same universe. There is constant references to things happening in the larger scheme of the MCU by the little guys. I mean, the Avengers incident, the Hulk incident, that's all referenced multiple times in the Netflix series. The problem is that the movies aren't referencing it, and they're not referencing it for a good reason. When you have a Netflix series that runs 12 hours, 13 episodes, you can make a 10 seconds reference to the movie, which everybody has seen the movie. Everybody seen the movie hasn't seen the Netflix show. The numbers show that. So it's a different medium, and you don't want to confuse people by going, oh man, hey Tony, did you get that blind lawyer, the lawyer in New York? And he goes, oh, you mean that Dare? You're a devil. Like, you don't need that. We're not Gotham here. So the universes are shared, but I get what he's saying and how Kevin Feige sees the universe, and he's right. It's a specific thing. I mean, honestly, what is, Jessica Jones gonna do against an invading army of aliens? Throw whiskey at them? I mean, I'm gonna enjoy that scene. That's gonna be my favorite scene ever in the entire MCU, because fucking I love Jessica Jones and I love that series, but no. She has no, real placement in that. So, take it or leave it, I guess. I'm not bummed either way, but you guys let me know your thoughts.